Hey, what's up and good morning, everybody. Thank you for clicking on the video. This is David Pendleton. It is time to start the opening round of the Rocky Mountain Tournament, and this is going to be Rookie Division, holes number 1, 2, and 3. So if you're new to the channel, welcome. It's awesome that you're here for a brand new course. I hope my content helps you enough that you hit that subscribe button, and I hope everybody takes a moment there to hit the thumbs up button before you leave the video. All right, let's go here to hole number 1. Hole number 1, you can play it with a Kingmaker, or you could even play it with a Titan ball. Really what it's going to come down to you is how comfortable you are with the shot, because we're going to get different wind angles. So this is kind of more of a crosswind with headwind, as you can see right here. But I did have shots where I was getting crosswind with a little bit of flicker of tailwind. So there's always a 15% variance in the needle that can happen. This time I just went ahead and showed the replay here with the heavier tailwind, which is why I went Kingmaker, but you could go Titan as well. So shot could be done with Kingmaker, could be done with Titan, just depends on what ball you want to use and probably what you have available to use. But either way, you're going to set your spins here, which you'll see. I went with 1.8 top, and then I moved my target around until I could see my ball guy line on the green like that. You know, the only thing that I would say here is that we do need more top spin, okay? And we have to hit a perfect ball, of course. Very thin part of the fairway here. There's sand, there's rough, there's hazards. So we do hit a perfect ball, but look, 3 mile per hour headwind. I just barely, again, just barely able to get this one out of the rough and onto the fairway for an easy chip in. So I would go a little bit more top spin. You know, we don't want to overpower that shot too much because we don't want to accidentally just put it right into the sand. We do want to take a pretty normal shot and then let the top spin do the work with a perfect ball. So that's hole number 1, and now we'll go to hole number 2. Here again, we're using that Marlin just because we are getting tailwind. So you can't use a Navigator here because the P1 ball will put you in between clubs. So we go with the Marlin, and again, we set our spins first. So let's take a look at the spins. We're going to go 3.8 back, about 0.1 to the left. My green inner ring is right there on the fringe rough line, as you can see. Ball guide line going to the hole. I'm putting this one at minimum distance of my club. I do hit a perfect ball. Now you're going to see here, this one comes in and it misses just to the left-hand side. I do want to call something out on my shot here that I did notice on a replay. I do want you to take a look at the wind needle. It does appear here that I'm pulling this one with a pretty heavy 1159. We probably want to eliminate that, or you could copy that, because you do know with these spin adjustments, right? You do know with the back spin and that little bitty side spin to the left with an 1159 pull angle, you do know exactly how this ball comes in. That would eliminate any variance of you accidentally pulling a 1201 and getting a completely different shot, because that's what would happen. So you could mimic this and then just tweak this shot a little bit and offset to the right-hand side of the cup. So very, very close to the hole-in-one, but I did want to call that out as I did notice the wind angle pull there, okay? Hole number 3, a great chance for an albatross. 0% at max. I'm choosing to play the left-hand side here. You could take a more powerful ball. So, listen, if you're somebody that's got really good clubs and you've got money balls, especially a high power, high wind resistance, like I think that new ball is, you could take a look at a shot that's going to go from here, right? So you're going to here, top spin up here. That's definitely possible on this hole, and something that I'll look at maybe on the back 9 or the final round, just depending on wind strength. But here, even with the headwind, we're going to go ahead and choose to save the Kingmaker. You can play the Kingmaker if you want less wind, but a Titan ball is plenty enough juice here. 2 bars of side spin to the left, combined with 4.5 top. You don't really want to go with more top spin because you would run the risk of this ball taking off on you and just going right into the rough. Now, if that were to happen, you're obviously still going to very easily eagle the hole. You still have a chance for the albatross out of the rough. But obviously, we'd rather be taking it with our thorn like this. 3 back, 1 bar of side spin to the left. For me, I'm playing this shot 15% at mid. Fairly confident here with a perfect ball. This shot would have gone into the hole. And you're going to see that I do hit a great ball. So I'm showing a great ball replay because I do believe that the 3 bars of backspin combined with the 1 bar of side spin to the left is where we want to be on this hole. On my other account, I used 3 bars of backspin and 0.8 bars of side spin to the left. And I just barely missed the shot to the right-hand side with a perfect ball, 15% at mid, which is why on this shot I put the extra 0.2 bars of side spin to the left, but unfortunately hit a great ball. That's holes 1, 2, and 3. Good luck, everybody.